MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. A bouncer up the middle. Heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Michael Taylor, his past line against Aaron Nola. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Fouled away. Turner on his first, nobody out. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Runner back safely. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that is through into left field, a base hit. The tag, and he's out going for second, but they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Juan Soto to the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Soto makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside. And the changeup is way low that time.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And there's one away. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So now Carlos Santana. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 42 ABs. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Santana stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman.
Leading off with an action.
First pitch on its way.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Counts 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman.
Grounded to the right. Flagged down by Reynolds. He's out. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ramos.
Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul. For the first strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 32. Max
Popped him up.
Scherzer.
Santana has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball stays a little high that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point. particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Michael Taylor is on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Santana moving to his left, and that ends the inning. In now, Aaron Nola as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Aaron.
A ball and no strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And that's out number 1. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Very weakly on the ground. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in once again, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Santana has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 4. Has a look. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Strike 2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Soto stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. He's running, and he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rendon is there, and there's 1 down now.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. A high fastball is in there. Turner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Taken for strike 3, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now both runners are breaking, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The 0-2 once more. Now the runners take off again. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he will strike him out. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Cesar.
For the Phillies, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ramos.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Now in the box as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Has Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip.
Left fielder, number 22.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Here's Mark Reynolds, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. At the track, the wall, gone. Ready once again, Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Severino is retired. 2 down now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he misses here. Ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tommy Hunter, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Bryce Harper would be next. The 3-1. And he misses. Ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 is a sinker that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Taylor's making a break from first. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Striding in, Odubel Herrera. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard, but foul.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bautista on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knee.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Rendon. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Bravo.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded on the move. Touché, sir. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Reynolds. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this to see if he...
And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a control-type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
I'm set with the 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Victor Arano is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 64.
Jorge Alfaro is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Scherzer at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in, Michael Taylor, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And he'll strike out here yet again. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's through for a hit. So striding in, Jose Bautista. Kelvin Herrera comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In there for strike 1.
Number 40, Kelvin.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Now playing shortstop, number 1.
Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other end.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jose Bautista is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
He throws him on the fastball there. Asdrubal Herrera goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Throw on to first is in time. And now Bryce Harper. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sliders in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see. Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Carlos Santana.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A bouncer to the left side. Reynolds is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ripped down the line. And this is past Reynolds down the line. A fair ball. Long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in, Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Number 62.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. In there, 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 64.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Victor Arano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Aaron Altair will be called up. Coda Glover enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Justin Bohr will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count now to the switch hitter is Drupal Cabrera. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Santana at third. Franco at second. Bohr is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Altair. One out. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is up with it, and quickly there are two away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Odubel Herrera.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Bogarts is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Like one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. Set to lead off the home half of the second. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia on to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he misses, 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, lifetime versus David Price, batting a robust .350. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Cabrera, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Price ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Devers has it. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. At the plate, Aaron Altair. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 is taken for strike two.
One and two.
The 1-2 misses, ball two.
2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Pereira is right there, one down. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the two-hole hitter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Now the 2-0. High in the air. Price just to the left of the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Price pauses, 1-0 on its way. Runner goes for second, and this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the lead and hold.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. And so here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And 2 home now to Bogaerts. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Wilson Ramos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Wilson Ramos.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Very weakly on the ground. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. This is popped up. Pedroia over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, David Price. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Inside and low, 2-1. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Full count now, 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera's there. And a super play to gun his man down as the side. Digging in now, Aaron Altair. First time up, he went down looking. Now here it comes.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the
Altair gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Altair's off and running. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So now Carlos Santana. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Popped high in the air. Bogarts waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hoskins going back, and that one is gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Pitch number 100 on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Hit on the ground out to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off
Now
for
the first pitch here from Price.
Second baseman, Cesar.
And that misses for ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tries to dump this one out to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drew Pomeranz takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first.
Now moving for Boston, number 31, Drew Pomeranz.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Pomeranz, a native of Tennessee. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know,
Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And it's 1-1. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is line to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Williams.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Benintendi is there. 2 gone. And he's safe. Digging in, Aaron Altair. Pomeranz sets. Here comes the first pitch. But fastball inside, ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Benintendi, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away. MLB brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. And we are set.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially his lifetime line against Velasquez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. In now is Anthony Rendon. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's only 1 for 10. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tough slider down low for a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Ross is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, he's good.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Striding into the box, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 1 for 4. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Defoe right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ryan Zimmerman.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Standing in, Joe Ross.
The pitcher, number 41.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1. 2-2. Defoe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 0 for 5. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
So stepping in, Vince Velasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Into the box, Aaron Altair trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam. In now is Adam Eaton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the National center fielder. Eaton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. And that's out number 1. In now, Reese Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Juan Soto to the plate now. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Altair racing back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will be nailed at third. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilson
Curveball, and it
Ramos.
misses in the dirt for ball one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Defoe has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The shortstop.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Rendon is there. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Popped him up. Defoe is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Matt Wieters goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Joe Ross. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Lays off 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Santana, playing here in his age 31 season, is in the midst of his 8th major league season. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto moves over, No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pereira is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Adam Morgan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Morgan, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handled.
Striding in, Michael Franco. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Defoe stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a ball, 1-0. Now he'll step off. Popped him up. Turner calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Juan Soto to the plate now. He tripled last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. This is skied into short left center. Cabrera is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's only 2 for 10. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. And, wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now batting, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped high in the air. Defoe has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Aaron Altair. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's his first base hit in this one. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto moves over, and the inning is over. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Wieters. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's a .333 hitter.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed strike 3. So striding in, Wilmer Defoe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilmer Defoe goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Howie Kendrick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altair is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Greg Holland.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Turner loves it, and there's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto moves over, and that retires the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Luis Avilan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Avilan.
Michael Taylor is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Avilan, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Taylor, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike. And there's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. bounce to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
In previous matchups with Luis Avila,
Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Sir Anthony Dominguez
Comes out of the bullpen to shut it.
Number 58.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Last strike now for the Nats. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters,